This is part 2 of a video demonstrating a sequential search algorithm using some parallel arrays. This time we're going to search for something that's not found in the array and see what happens. So again, we have created our months array and our day of months array, and we have initialized them. We have some variables, and we have a variable called sub, and that's going to be initialized to 0. And we have a variable called found, which will be initialized to false. I'll just use an F for false. So we're going to ask our user to enter the month, and I will output the number of days in that month. So let's say that they keyed it in incorrectly. So that's not going to make a match for June there. So we're going to go into our decision on whether or not to loop. And sub is less than 11 is a true statement, and not found, because found is false, not found is true. True and true is true. We enter the loop. And then we make the decision. Is months at 0 equal to what we're searching for? That's going to be a false statement. So we'll increment sub. And we'll loop back up and we test again. 1 being less than 11 and not found being true. Again, getting us into the loop and testing. Is this months at 1 equal to what we're searching for? False. And we increment. Looping back around and checking again, and we'll have a true and true statement again. And we'll test, is months at 2 equal to what we're searching for? Again, we have a false statement. That's not true. In fact, March does not equal June, spelled like that. So sub becomes 3. And we loop back around, test again. 3 less than 11, true, and not found is true. So we're into the loop and we test. Is months at 3, which will be April, is April equal to what we're searching for? False. So again, we increment sub and loop back around. Testing again, we'll get a true, and we'll test with sub being 4. Is May equal to that? False. And 5 for our sub. Looping back around, this will again be true as long as we're less than 11 and not found. Going in, if months at sub. Okay, so 5, but notice that, yes, we have June, but it's not spelled the same, so those are not going to be equal. So once again, incrementing sub, running out of space here to do this, and looping back around and testing. And the same thing's going to happen all the way up until 11. So I'm going to do a dot, dot, dot here. And then we finally get to sub being 11. And we'll test when sub is 11. Is December equal to June? That being a false statement, we'll increment sub to 12, looping back around, and 12 less than 11 is a false statement. False and not found. Not found is still false. It never changed because we didn't find it. So not found is a true statement. A false and a true statement is false. We exit the loop because guess what? There isn't a months at 12. So we exit the loop, and when we make the decision, have we found it? Well, found is false, so we will take the false path. And the false path tells us display month wasn't found. Check spelling. And that ends our algorithm.